Alright, so let's jump into the shoe comparison. Right here we got the LeBron 7. And LeBron 7 is probably my favorite shoe out of the whole LeBron series. And it's just a beautiful shoe. But already you can just see the differences. Like, it's got the LeBron signature right here. But it's got the fly wire coming up through the tongue. And this fly wire is completely different from what fly wire we have today. This fly wire is a full panel that's fused together. And it's a cross knit. And it's basically covering the whole shoe. Except for the toe cap. And of course the midsole and the bottom. It's covering the whole shoe. And that was really the big performance value of the shoe, was the fly wire and the lockdown it had. But even the logos have changed. You got your LBJ 23 right here. LBJ 23 right here with the crown. And on the insoles, the LBJ 23. And this shoe has patent leather. And really, this is the last time you saw like a leather material on the LeBron as a performance version. Now, of course, they use like denim on the LeBron 8 denims, and there's all types of stuff, but that's more of like a sportswear version. And I'm just going to show y'all the differences between the performance versions and the versions you would see him wear on the court. Like, you wouldn't see somebody wearing the denim on the court, or like the LeBron 10 corks on the court. It's just not performance based, and that's not where that shoe was developed for. But here's the 8. Another 360 Air Max bubble. And this shoe actually has an outrigger. The LeBron 7 that I just showed you, that shoe did not have an outrigger on it. And the outrigger is just really to show help you as you're making sharp cuts. It gives you a little bit more area to plant your feet, and it keeps you in contact with the court as you're making that cut, and just gives you better traction all around. And see, you can see here we have the fly wire, but it's not as a full panel. There's still mesh right here, and it's fused together with the mesh. They're incorporating hyperfuse, fly wire, and mesh into the LeBron 8. And as you can see, the biggest change besides the whole shoe look is the lion. And this is actually LeBron's tattoo on his arm. And you kind of lose that LBJ 23 as he moved to South Beach. There's no LBJ 23 because that was really like him in Cleveland. Like, they have billboards with just that logo and stuff like that. And Nike moved away from that after he moved to Miami and made his decision and everything like that. And that's the LeBron 8. And as you get into the 9, that's where things change. And that's really where LeBron and the shoe becomes his own shoe. And the 9, it's a beautiful shoe. I have multiple pairs of 9s. And the thing with the 9 is there's two different versions of the 9. There's the LeBron 9, which everybody knows, and there's the LeBron 9 Elite. And to me, I think they should just make the LeBron 9 Elite as his regular shoe. Because the LeBron 9 Elite, it fits better, it feels better, and it's just a better looking shoe to me. But I read in an article that LeBron wanted, when they originally designed the 9, they wanted a shoe that would, he wanted a shoe that would protect him throughout the season and help him to be able to make it through a whole NBA season without his ankles hurting, without his legs hurting. And that's why you see the LeBron 9, the regular version, it's a lot thicker and it's heavier than the Elite, because he wanted to have that protection around his ankles. That's why you have the Pro Combat on the inside of the shoe. That's why you have the Kevlar on the outside panels. That's why you have the Kevlar right here, right around the ankle support. And he just wanted that. He wanted that protection on his feet, and he just wanted to be able to make it through the season, and then be able to go in the playoffs, still feeling as good as when the season started. And as you can see, they changed the Air Max bubble to a 180 bubble and a zoom bubble in the front. And the Nike Zoom bubble, it's a good bubble. I kind of like it better than the Air Max bubble. You can feel it a lot better. Like, the Air Max bubble is there, and you feel its rebound when it's like when it's performing. But when you're walking, you can feel the zoom better a lot more. And I changed the laces in here. But regular laces have the LeBron crown logo. No James, anything like that. And the crown logo on the back right here. And you got his LeBron signature. And here's the traction on it. Mine's a little dirty. I wear these more than some of my other shoes. And that's really what LeBron wanted. He wanted something that would protect him, but also something that he could feel good in and perform on the court. Let me show y'all real quick. Dang, just knocked down a shoe. But it's got the Hyperfuse with the Kevlar and the Nike Flywire. You can't see the Flywire right here, but the Flywire is for the laces. And I know, like, on the Big Bangs, you got the pull tabs basically, but that was Flywire. There you go, that's the 9. And then, once you get the Elite is really different from the 9. But at the same time, it's similar. Show y'all the differences of the 9 Elite and the regular 9. But here, that Kevlar panel gets turned into a carbon fiber panel. And this carbon fiber panel is pretty rigid, but it still keeps the same shape. And the whole reason behind this shoe was LeBron wanted, in the playoffs, he wanted to feel lightweight and he wanted to be quick and attack. So all that padding he had around his ankle, they removed it and they gave him a more of a lightweight shoe and something that, because in the playoffs, you're only playing until you get to the championship game or until you get eliminated. So he's not going through a whole NBA season. So all that protection that I just explained and why LeBron wanted it, that goes away. Now LeBron wants to attack and be quicker and be fast on the court and fly through the air. And it's still got the 180 bubble and the same zoom bubble. And the traction is pretty much the same on the Elite. Well, the whole design. But like right here, this goes from more of like a design on the 9 to more of a performance-based blocks on the bottom. And you can see the carbon fiber plate, shank plate. And this still keeps the same shape as the 9, like with the toe cap and how it's fused together. But at the same time, you know it's a different shoe because it doesn't have like the Kevlar padding. It's got a full Pro Combat sleeve on the inside, unlike the 9 where it's just side panels. You can see that it's just side panels on the side of the 9. And it's got the Elite Series. And this Elite Series insole is probably one of my favorite insoles in any shoe. It just feels good and it just locks you down so you're not sliding around inside the shoe. And the pull tab, even the pull tab's different, but that's just aesthetics. But this shoe just gives you better lockdown and it's lighter than the regular 9. And then today's shoe, LeBron 10, is a lot different from all the other shoes that we see today. Well, all the other LeBrons that we see today. Like for instance, at first I thought this was a 180 bubble. But this is not a 180 bubble. I thought it was an Air Max 360 bubble. But this is actually a zoom bubble. And it's not an Air Max bubble at all. It's different. And to me, it's really comfortable. It's kind of too soft. I wish they didn't make it as soft as it did. But it's still a good bubble. I still prefer the LeBron 7's midsole and bottom over this one. But, I mean, this one's probably my next favorite. And then the 9 Elite, the 8, and then the regular 9. Because the regular 9, the cut on the regular 9s, as everybody knows, it's cut really short. So you usually have to go a half size up. And then on this shoe, Nike really went completely different and incorporated free floating flywire. Dynamic flywire is what they call it. And let me see. Like you can see, the flywire is behind this panel. It comes up to the laces. And the whole point behind the fly wire is to give you that flexibility you want as you're moving around, but it helps you to keep your foot locked down, so as you make a harder cut, your foot's not sliding too much in the shoe. And the idea behind the fly wire is the more you stretch it, the tighter it gets, and the less give it gets you. So it kind of works with itself and works against itself at the same time to give you that good performance that you want. And the 10, they went with the diamond design, as you can see by the tongue, and everybody knows all the logos and everything are based off some type of diamond. This is the cut in jade, and jade is used to cut diamond. The inside LeBron logo, but this insole's different. Let me see if I can give you a good shot of the fly wire independent from the shoe. And that's really the biggest difference, and that's really what made me want to make this video, is the 7 where fly wire was molded into the shoe, and the 10 where fly wire is attached to the shoe and it's free floating from the shoe. And also the materials of the 10, like this hyperfuse it's a synthetic material. It's not a natural occurring material like leather or you can make mesh. And of course it's got mesh in here. And the midsole, this is a pretty comfortable midsole. I like it, but like I said, the bottom is just too soft. You can feel it. Like it feels good as you're walking, but as playing around in a basketball, it's just too soft. And of course this one comes with the Nike Plus. This one doesn't have Nike Plus. And just the differences between the LeBron logo and the whole bottom as a whole. Just how the shoes changed. And there you go, man. Just my little comparison video on the differences between LeBron from the 7 all the way to the 10. I just want to be able to show y'all and bring some new ideas to the table on YouTube and shoe reviews. And that was just my video on LeBron Series. I just wanted to show y'all the differences between them. And if you like this video, or if you didn't like this video, like, dislike, do whatever you want, but comment and let me know how it did, if there's any changes you want to see. And I got another video coming right after. The mail lady, she just dropped off another pickup I got. I just picked up these LeBron 9s right here to finish off my Elite series. But I got another video coming for y'all. So if you like what I did, like my video, like I said, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm always uploading new stuff, putting up new information about sneaker releases. And just help me network, and let's keep in contact and just keep these videos going.